Hey guys, welcome back to Side Jar Mechanic. Today we're going to be messing with this toolbox here. Do a little toolbox rescue. So we got a Craftsman upper box here. The drawers are all kind of tweaked. Top's a little bent. Doesn't even shut. And then the bottom we got a KIQ series Snap-On. And here I think these are the Canadian made ones. It's got a label here on the back. See what it says. Made in Canada, eh? Model KIQ 7007, 7-drawer industrial roll cab, red. Do not remove. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing emptied out, cleaned up. It's got just a bunch of garbage in here. You can see these drawers are just kind of falling out. We need to fix some of these slides. They won't even open. I guess you got to have that top open. So this bottom Snap-on box, of course, it's a little better. This is the cheaper end Snap-on boxes, but just need to clean it up, lube up all the slides, maybe give her a wipe down, pull some of these stickers off, maybe polish it up. All right, stay tuned. All right, so we got all the major stuff gutted out of this toolbox. Also had these liners. I think we're gonna chuck these and get some new ones. Here's all the trash, filled up a 5-gallon bucket. We actually are 10 cents richer, and we got 2 $1 car wash coins. And got our handy dandy rigid shop vac. Alright, so we got everything all vacuumed out. What we're going to do is try to take off some of these stickers. I don't want to just peel them off because they'll probably leave a bunch of residue. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a heat gun and we're going to heat them up. And then with a plastic scraper, I'm going to scrape them off. Thanks for clicking on the channel. If you guys are enjoying this so far, like, subscribe, drop a comment below. Once again, I got this toolbox from a customer of mine. Yeah, got a new one, and this was just sitting in his shop. So I asked him what he was doing with it, and he said I could have it. So I just threw it in the truck and brought it home. It's a big upgrade from my $100 little Husky toolbox that I have that I've had for 20-something years. I'm gonna just heat that up. There we go. Even though I like Harley Davidson, I kind of want to start with a clean slate here. I don't know why, it's kind of hard to see, but somebody thought it was a good idea to put packing tape all over this. I think they might have sometime transported it and just put packing tape all over the whole thing. So we're going to go ahead and spend some time peeling that off. I won't bore you with it, but we'll come back when we're all done. Alright, so we've been scrubbing away at this box here with the acetone. We got all the residue off of the drawers, off of the box, off the lid. You can see it. It's getting a little shiny. It's got a little dullness to it, but we're going to polish it up. What we need to do now is we need to clean up inside of here. It has some of those like rubber mats, so we just need to scrape some of this rubber off. This bottom drawer we need to fix. It doesn't quite close right. It's a little crooked. So how you remove these drawers, open it so that the slide comes out. There's this little window, and it has a little tab. You can see it right there. That's the tab on the drawer that catches on this stop right here. So with the flat blade screwdriver, just press that in and then pull the drawer out. And then when you're going to put it back in, what you're going to do is you're going to flare this tab back out like that so it could catch. You know, on the drawers they have this little lip right here, and it's got like ribs on it, little channels. So how we're going to clean that, it's got some glue or something in here. We just got a wire brush here. I think this one's like a copper. I'm just going to scrub in there. Careful not to scratch the paint. Just kind of go back and forth and clean them up. So this hinge isn't really closing all that good. It actually looks like it's hitting. The hinge is hitting in the back. I don't know why. Maybe something got bent. Unless it's supposed to come forward, maybe. Oh, did you look at that? It looks like it might be kind of tweaked. What I'm gonna do is just kind of bend this back straight. And I think it's supposed to lock right here. There's like a little tab. So let's see if we could get this bent back into position. Yeah, I like that. So just be careful if you have a box like this. Don't just yank down on it, because that's what bends this hinge. You actually have to like lift it up to unhook it here. So the next thing we're going to fix is this lid. It doesn't really sit that good. It looks all bowed out and bent. So what we need to do, we just kind of need a just thin sheet metal. Kind of just bend it back into place. Seems to close a little better. It's got a dent here on top. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just try to hit it from the inside and just bring this out. All right, found a hammer. Actually a little sledge, but we'll see what it does. Maybe just support it on the back side and looks pretty good. So we took all the drawers out so we could clean it inside. I'm gonna leave these slides in. If you wanted to remove them, it's the same as taking the drawers out. You just depress the little tab in there and the slides will come out. So this slide doesn't go in all the way. You can see these go real smooth and easy, and this one kind of hangs up. It's a little mangled and bent, and it looks like it might be flared out right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just try to squeeze it a little bit. There we go. And then the bottom of this box, you can see it's kind of bowed up right here. So just gonna try to beat that back into place. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull out these drawers and get it ready to wash. So these tabs, they bend down. So what you do is on both sides, you bend those down and then you just give it a pull. You got all the drawers out, sitting here on the floor. Everything's getting ready to get washed. Just need to sweep out some of this dirt. I wouldn't use a blower because it would get all up in the tracks and the rails. All right, so here we are. We're ready to wash up these toolboxes. We got the Craftsman upper box and the Snap-on lower box. What we're going to be using is a degreaser and some dish soap. It doesn't really matter what brand. I prefer Super Clean and Dawn. The purpose here is to cut through the grease. So we have our Super Clean degreaser diluted 2:1, so 1 part Super Clean to 2 parts water. And then we're also going to use some Dawn dishwashing liquid and some hot water. We have a little brush here and also a lug nut brush. This will help us get in the little nooks and crannies and in the little rails. Then we also got our water hose set up so we can rinse it all down when we're done. All right, so we're going to take our degreaser and just spray down the boxes. If you're working on a hot day, just do one section at a time. I'm going to switch our spray nozzle to a little jet here. You could take these rails off, but I don't think it's necessary. Squirt them all down, let that degreaser work in there. Then we're going to take our hot soapy water and just agitate all this. Make sure you get both sides of the slides, pull them out. top and bottom. So what we're going to do to try to get that spray paint off on the side of the box is some JASCO. So you need a little pan, paintbrush, of course some rubber gloves, eye protection. Put it in our pan with our paintbrush. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of put this on one section and see what it does. Have some water ready. See how fast it's working. It's also a good idea to have some cardboard underneath so that when you're working, the stuff can fall on that. So the stuff's actually working pretty good. So then you have a plastic scraper and then a wet rag. The water neutralizes the JASCO. We're just gonna scrape it off. You always want to try this kind of stuff in an inconspicuous location, just so if it messes up the factory paint, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to take some more of this JASCO, spread it on there. It's amazing, you can see it working already. So with this stuff, you want to keep it wet, so just keep applying it. You know, I'm working right here in the sun. It's supposed to work in the shade, but for the video, we got to let you guys see. Again, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I do got some affiliate links down there and a buy me a coffee link if you want to help support the channel. I'm not sponsored by any of these products that we've been using here on this video, but just figured you guys might enjoy this. I enjoy doing this stuff, so I might be the only guy out there, but thanks for watching. JASCO seems to be working pretty good. It's not eating up the factory paint underneath, which is great. So we're just going to go ahead and scrape this off. wipe it down, take our wet rag, wipe it down. That'll neutralize it. If you need to, I guess you could hose it off. All right, so we're doing the same thing here on the side. I'm gonna take our JASCO and keep soaking it up on here. One trick that I seen with JASCO is if you put the JASCO on and then put plastic wrap like cellophane, it keeps it moist and it'll dissolve the paint a lot faster. But it's working pretty good right here. Just use your plastic scraper. Got all the paint scraped off. Just taking our wet rag and wiping it down. I think I'm actually I was gonna work it a little bit more to get rid of this shell oil, but I think that's kind of cool. It tells a little bit about this toolbox. We do have a shell refinery not too far from here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little polishing. What I got here is just some compound. I use Griot's fast correcting compound. I like this stuff, seems to work pretty good. We got a little microfiber applicator pad and a microfiber towel to buff it off. We're gonna try it by hand. If we have to, we could pull up the DA and buff it for real. All right, well, doing it by hand works, but that's probably gonna take a long time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and use this setup here on our drill. I bought these on Amazon, little Velcro deal. Same idea. Ooh, you could see that reflection. You could see that change right there. Got to bring out the big guns for this back section. We got the BAUER DA Harbor Freight, the Griot's microfiber correcting pad, and the Griot's fast correcting compound. So just put it on there, turn the speed down to about 2, work it around. We'll do half of it. Let's turn the speed up to 6. Just polish it off, buff it off here. Let me bring you guys in here. So we polished this top section. The bottom, you can see there's no reflection. Then as we move up right here, you can see there's reflection in there. If you look close enough, you might even be able to see yourself. And I'm going to pull these handles off so we can polish it a little easier. Uses a 3/8 wrench here. Reveal the shine. All right, well, we got everything polished, nice and shiny. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it real quick with this quick wax. Just put a coat on everything, seal it up. All right, so now before we put the drawers in, we need to lube up our tracks here. So you could use some grease like this. This is like a multi-purpose bicycle grease. It's like white lithium grease. This is spray grease. You could just use like something like this. It goes on thin and then it thickens up. But you want to get both sets of bearings. There's this set here and then there's another set back here. So spray a little in the track there. All right, so we got all the drawers in. We're putting in the last one. I took some of that white grease and just put it here on the track right here. And we got to line it up here. It's kind of like a channel, like a C channel. You got to line those up on both sides. Just push it on a little bit. Hold the drawer up. Don't let it fall down. And do the other side. And you push it in. You might feel some resistance, but you kind of have to let it work in to click that lock. But once it goes back, it should work nice and smooth. All right, well, here it is in all of its glory. Cleaned up, stickers removed, polished up, drawers fixed. Just a little bit of work, a little bit of effort. Got to get some of them liners to put in here. Everything's working nice and easy. Excited about this. Now we get to get all of our tools moved in. Nice and straight. Thanks for watching the video. Hit the like button, subscribe. Look forward to when we move into this toolbox. And then we got something special here too. You have to check out the next video to see what this is.